everyone. Welcome to the streams. Hi. I'm Icarus, and these are the streams. Today we will be finally finishing our dive into Omori. So I specifically set aside today. I know it's been a while. During the week, usually we dive in on like Tuesdays, Wednesdays for the scheduled streams, but we're at the end of Omori now. And for anyone who doesn't know, Omori will kind of be the last of the scheduled streams. It's kind of a bookend for my streaming itself for scheduled streams. I've been doing streaming for over a year now, and I wanted to take a break from it, at least from major scheduled streams. I'll probably still do small ones, but besides Final Family Fantasy Funtime 14 with Obsidian, as we call it, which happens on Sundays, which will be this Sunday too at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Omori is the last of the scheduled streaming times during the week. So I wanted to go on ahead and create today to finish it because we're very close. And I was like, okay, I want to go on ahead and dedicate like an evening to a huge block of time, however long it takes, to finish this and complete the story. So we'll be diving into End of Omori today. So if you haven't seen all the way up to the end, to let everyone know, we just did a whale of a tale. We went into belly of the beast, if you would. So if you know the story, you know where that is. We're pretty much at the end. Like, we really don't have much left. So that's where we're going to be. A little bit of a warning. Once again, I try to do this at the beginning of every one of the Omori dives. Omori is a fantastic game. And if anyone has checked out my Twitter, Icarus_redeem, I retweeted a video that someone made about the story, like an animation that has like a song with it. It's very good. I actually really enjoyed it. I wanted to share that today. But if anyone's seen that, it depicts like some of the more intense stuff that the adventure has to offer. Omori is a story about loss, about grieving, about dealing with mental illness, and making connections to strive through. It does have displays of suicidal ideation, self-harm, depression, anxiety, and overall like a lot of struggles for the characters involved, and grief and loss. So if anyone does struggle with those things, or if that's kind of a trigger for you, I absolutely understand. And I ask that if that is, feel free to step away. You never have to watch it. This is not my job. I have another job, so you're not like hitting me for anything on that. So be sure to take care of yourself first. I also want to say up front, I'm a mental health counselor myself. I'm in the process of getting my licensure, very close. And by this fall, I should have it. I try to make comments here and there and give insight where I can based on my job. I don't know everything though, so if you are interested, feel free to ask questions, but also seek out help around you. If you are struggling with these things yourself, there is help out there. It is never a weakness to ask for help or reach out. It is a strength, as our boy, Omori, is learning in his story too. The NAMI organization, Psychology Today, and obviously the Suicidal National Hotline all have professionals that are trained to be able to help you with what you're going through. And it's totally anonymous. They want to help. They don't want to judge. They want to be there for you so that they can get you connected to the people that you need to be with to help you. And I'm also a believer in God's word and his light and love. And besides the secular help, like NAMI and all those organizations, there's also a God who loves you and made you and gave so much so that you can live. So even if it's just looking into it, I pray that maybe you will give that love a chance too. Because as the Bible talks about, he's a great physician that can calm any storm internally, externally, and be able to help us through this life that he conquered himself. And also, once again, the organizations like NAMI and Psychology Today and everything are there for you too. So, with that being said, let me do a quick recap, very fast, if anyone wants it, for Omori up to this point. So the story of Omori is a very interesting story. It's kind of a parallel story. One part takes place in the real world, while another takes place in a dissociative imagination of a young man who suffered through a lot. So in the real world, we have our boy, who we affectionately name Boy, B-O-I, the best spelling. His real name's Sunny, apparently. That's a canon name, so we call him Sunny Boy, good old Sunny Boy. He grew up in a neighborhood with some friends. They made great bonds together. There was Kel, who was a sporty, kind of annoying kid, but he really had a good heart. There was Aubrey, who was a sweet but kind of tough kind of girl. Kel's older brother, Hero, who was kind of the like caretaker of the group. He's kind of like the gentle soft one with great charm. And then Omori's sister, Mari, who also is part of the group. She was responsible and kind of motherly for everyone to like count on. As they all grew up together, they spent time together. And Basil. Basil was a very sweet, kind of sensitive boy who liked to take pictures and tend to flowers in the garden. So he's kind of like the like quiet, like sensitive one of the group. So all of them were together. Boy himself was a little flat in affect and presented like emotion, but he was still, like enjoying with others. He's just a little more quiet. As they grew up together, they had fun together, they took pictures, they did silly kid stuff, all the 9 yards. However, one day, or at least as far as we know, something terrible happened. Mari, and we don't know how, we still don't know the full story, Omori's older sister, Boy's older sister, passed away. And that really affected the group. For Kel, the sporty kid, kind of took it some of the best. It seemed to affect him, but not a super duper lot. Hero, Kel's older brother, was actually kind of together with Mari, like relationship wise, romance. So he took it pretty hard. There was an incident that we learned where he like shut down and didn't open to people and eventually lashed out, but then realized like the regret of that and opened back up. He went off to college because everyone got older, and in order to kind of find himself and get through it. And Aubrey, the one sweet but kind of tough girl, kind of went off the deep end and became like a nail bat wielding delinquent who ended up hanging out with the wrong crowd. So all of them took it really, really hard. Boy also took it really, really hard. Oh, and Basil started to have like a lot of anxiety and kind of shut himself off from the world too. Kind of like stayed away and like in his own little space. And he has a caseworker that works with him now because I don't know if he has a family. Boy, our Sunny Boy, took it really, really hard as well because that was his sister. As he already was kind of flat in affect and a little more withdrawn, he fully shut himself off from the world, kept himself in his room, and basically never left it for years, really becoming a shut-in. Fast forward a bunch of time, and we're with our boy now. His mother, his good-for-nothing, neglectful, totally reportable mother, left him by himself in a house because they're moving in the next 3 days. She went to the city to prepare by splurging, spending money, and doing dumb stuff. I'm sure that she's also dealing with the grief too, but that is not okay to leave your kid underage in a house on their own for multiple days. That's reportable by neglect. You can't do that. Please don't do that. As a mandatory reporter and mental health counselor, please don't do that. We will report it to the authorities and you will get in trouble. Please don't do that. Anyway, so he was left in the home on his own, and as he's been in the home by himself, we've been kind of using the days that are left to try to reconnect with everyone else. Kel was the first to reach out to us, and he finally got Sunny Boy out of the house and started to get him connected to everyone else. However, it's not all going super well because, what's her name? Aubrey, who is very sweet usually, but remember became a freaking delinquent, is really taking the loss hard and has ended up fighting with, Boy and Kel, because they're trying to get reconnected and she has the old wounds, so she really doesn't want to because it reminds her of the old time that they used to have together, which reminds her of Mari. Yay, trauma. So basically, they've been a lot of fights, and she's been bullying Basil, apparently, and took some of the photos from the past. We were able to get some of them back, but not everything. Apparently, all the photos with Mari in it, her, are kind of missing. So we think Aubrey took those whenever she took the album. But we're not entirely sure, actually. We were able to reconnect with Basil a little bit, but he's still really, really suffering from anxiety, and we can kind of see that. our boy is actually suffering from depression, and multiple symptoms and signs of it manifested in a kind of like something they call it, which is like a black image that kind of with an eye that kind of follows him around, kind of like a manifestation of the faint pain he feels. When we went to see Basil, he had tendrils coming out of him, like an imagination of it, of like anxiety gripping at him and pulling him in. So Basil's not doing too hot. However, after trying to get together, Hero finally came home, and he was able to help smooth some stuff out, though we still haven't fully reconnected with Aubrey herself. What happened last was that Kel and Hero were able to sleep inside our boy's home as a sleepover with the innumerous amounts of space that are there, because there's nothing left because they're all moving, and the mother's not there. And Boy was able to sleep with them kind of like as a final time together, because whenever they wake up, the next day will be Boy's last at the home. So we're trying to reconnect with everyone before that happens. Now, I said that this was a parallel story because that's all going on in the real world. Inside our boy's mind, there's a lot going on as well. And if anyone has seen the Endless Dreaming music video that I put on Twitter, that I want to see who did that. Hold on, I want to give credit where credit's due, because that is a very good video, and I don't want to say I did it because I did not do it. I just found it, and it was very, very good. It's by I think I know this person. Yeah, or 30. I'll link their page. So they did a really, really awesome video for Omori, which was fantastic. I feel like I've seen some of their other work too. What else have I seen from you? I'll figure out later. Oh, I know what I've seen there. They did All Eyes on Me. Bendy and the Ink Machine song I actually watched a lot. It was really good, actually. I don't really watch Bendy that much, but that was really good. So anyway, basically, inside Boy's head, he has a dissociative mind. In order to deal with the trauma of the past, he's created a space within his imagination where he goes and recedes to whenever things get tough in the real world, to not participate in the real world, but stay within a fantasy one that has all of his dreams and realities nice and safe. So he's going through disassociation in order to deal with the depression and the symptoms of the trauma and to bury it. Within this world, he created an avatar for himself named Omori. This is himself younger whenever he was still happy and having a good time. His friends are all there as they were back in the past. Aubrey, Kel, Hero, Basil, and Mari, his sister as well. Inside this world, he goes on adventures and meets crazy characters, all related to his past and toys and things he used to be into, basically living in the happy parts of the past not related to the trauma. How this world was created in a bunch of different worlds that he made, so he can just kind of go in and like pretend and not deal with the reality. However, as anyone who deals with mental health knows, as a mental health counselor myself, trauma is always there, and the feelings and thoughts related to it will come out one way or another, and you can quote me on that. One cannot just bury trauma or forget about it. It will come up. And this is portrayed beautifully in Omori. We learned, after learning some of the lore of the world, that Omori's world was once a bunch of little ones. And then one world popped up that was basically a traumatic expression of everything that happened in the past. It was horrendous, it was terrifying, and he couldn't stop thinking about it because that's the manifestation of the trauma trying to come back out. So in order to deal with this, Omori took all the other worlds, slapped them together, and pressed the traumatic world, the trauma, deep, deep under into his subconscious. And for a while, everything was fine. But, once again, trauma will always find its way through. This world is the one we've been going through with Omori and his friends. And as we've been going through it, we've been starting to see cracks that have formed within the world, literal cracks and holes looking down into what's below, which is a great The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that is so simple, but that is a great, great representation of trauma underneath unburrowing itself up. So it's very good. As Omori was just going through the world happy-go-lucky, they were hanging out with Basil, the imaginary version of him, and then something happened. Basil was taken or gone for some reason, and what happened was he was taken away by the traumatic experience of him being pulled into that space. So the whole part of the adventure inside the mind has been trying to find Basil. But as we've gone forward, we realize it's less about finding Basil and more about Omori, or boy, within himself, starting to have to face the cycle of the trauma. Apparently, every so often, as will happen, the world inside Omori's head, the dissociative world, would start to break apart. And whenever that would happen, it was time for either Omori to once again bury the trauma again or finally face it. And we're at that part of the cycle again. So what we're trying to do, my goal is to make Omori finally face the trauma, because in order to process trauma, one must face it in a safe and stable environment. Now, I don't know if in the dissociative dream world is the best way to do it. Probably instead with people you trust and love and a good support system, and hopefully a professional. And that's not to just get us money. That's because you might want to do a professional who's been working with, people through these processes a lot. But at least we can do it in this adventure through the dream world itself, which is what I think we're doing. So we're finally able to return to Basil's house, which is where the trauma, I believe, is manifesting. On our adventure as well, we've also gone underground a few times and seen the trauma manifested. My favorite example of this, and one of my favorite parts of the entire experience so far, is underneath one of the castles we went to, which was just a silly adventure kind of thing, didn't really have super much to do with everything, but once again, it's just a silly adventure trying to dissociate. Underneath, we found a library, and that library was actually the home of Omori's repressed memories. Sometimes when trauma occurs, an individual can repress and not fully forget, but have a hard time remembering things around the traumatic event or the traumatic trigger. Such could be a person as well. Within this library, we saw that Omori had books which each had memories around the traumatic people involved, like Hiro, Kel, Mari, and Basil, and himself. But these memories were more about the actual situations that they went through leading up to Mari's loss. Sometimes whenever trauma occurs, not only is the trauma blocked out, but the time around it too, because it's too close to it. You want to forget all of it. So the library was depicting the loss of those memories. So now we are finally going to go forward and face this. And that way Omori can leave what's called white space. Outside of the imaginary world Omori exists in, there's what's called white space, which is a blank space of existence within Omori's brain that has no input, no stimulus, no nothing. Just there to exist and not have to think about the world or anything like that. And in white space, where we run around, there are hands that drag Omori back to it. It's him trying. It's his defensive mechanisms trying to keep himself in the white space, away from the world where he will live forever. But as everyone knows, who once again deals with these kinds of things in real life, that's not something that can be done. Eventually, these feelings will come up and they will cause a problem. In the white space, a couple times we've seen like a vision of Mari all kind of like dead and stuff. We've seen nasty stuff too. So what we're doing now is we're on one of the final trips in his mind, in our boy's mind, and we're going to visit Basil's house inside his world in order to try to take care of this situation. Now, where we're going next, I think, is a big traumatic part of the adventure. We're finally to that part now where the happy-go-lucky parts, I think, are mostly done, and we're going to go into the more intensive ones. So, once again, viewer discretion. I'm sure we're going to be dealing with a lot of displays of mental illness, manifestations of it, and things like that. So, I want to let you know before we go forward. Okay, that should be a pretty good recap. That should be everything up to this point, basically. Let's get back into Omori. All right. Give me 1 second because I got to get it up and I've got to connect it onto here too because I made a mistake and I connected it earlier. My bad. Okay, give me 1 moment. All right, here we go. Here we go. Okay. This needs to leave. Yeah. I need to redo this. So I messed up. There we go. Where is it? Okay, that should be good. Here we go. All right. Want to make sure this can show up. And I'm going to also check Twitch and make sure all the audio is coming through correctly. Although I probably should have done that before I did the whole recap of everything. But here we are. Recap of everything. But here we are. Recap of everything. But okay. Here we are. Okay, there we go. Sorry about the echo. Just had to make sure it worked. All right. So here's our Omori. Here's our boy. And now let's dive in. Alright, so here's our group. We've got Omori himself, Aubrey, Kel, and Hiro. And in battle, Omori's kind of like the all-around like buffer debuffer. He's got some really strong strikes and the ability of stab, which if he's sad, he deals more damage. It's really good. Final strike, which is like really, really strong and does a lot of damage if he's in a higher state of emotion. And stare, which just reduces all stats, which is incredible. Aubrey, who's our heavy hitter, like tank kind of girl. She's got beat down, mood wrecker. If they're happy, they take more. Wind up throw, which just kind of attacks everyone. Kel, who's a spunky fast one. He's got tickle, which means everyone will do like critical hit next turn, which is fantastic. Ricochet, which hits all enemies. Rebound, which hits rebound, which hits all enemies. Ricochet, which hits 3 times, and flex, which makes the next hit do like basically more damage, which with Ricochet is amazing. And then Hiro, who is our healer. Fast food, heal immediately at the first of his turn. Fresh, snack time, homemade jam. So yeah. I'm actually going to go ahead. So I had Book on, which gains more experience, which is why Omori's like way stronger than everyone else. But since we're going to be doing like the end here, I'm going to go ahead and put on something else. Where is it? Deep Poetry Book. So he starts sad off in battle. And the reason I want that is because stab will do more damage. So, when I talk about sad, this game is really cool because it uses emotions as like a part of battle. So, there are 3 kinds of emotions: happy, angry, sad. There's also neutral. And each of these emotions, none of them are bad. And I love that because as a mental health counselor myself, there are no such things as bad emotions. No emotion is bad in and of itself. It's how one uses it that matters. So there are 3 main types. They each are strong against each other, rock, paper, scissors style, and each one gains bonuses. Happy makes you increase luck and speed, angry more attack, less defense, sad, defense goes up, speed goes down. You get the idea. And using these in battle can help you beat enemies or do special effects. There's also fear, which is weak to everything except for itself and neutral. But once again, even fear is not a bad thing. It can keep us safe and is important as an emotion itself too. But it's portrayed here as like kind of more of a negative. So that's kind of how the emotions work. All right, so where's the mirror? So here is our group. That's our sweet boy, Omori. Oh no. Hold on. My thing fell out. Hold on. There we go. That's our sweet boy in the middle, Omori, and his friends on the side smiling warmly behind him. The super smiling one's Kel on his side, the little sweet girl's Aubrey, and the taller boy's Hiro. So we're off to go to Basil's house and put a stop to the situation that's happening. But first, there is one more thing I want to do, because I actually did do a little bit of spoilers for myself and read about this. Image of Basil. Alright, let's do this first. Everyone's strapped in! I'm not ready yet! Too bad. Bye, Kel! So what we're doing is, earlier, there was a place over here in the deep well, which is connected to the closest to Omori's, like, subconscious area, from what we understand. And there was something we could have done, and I said no because I was scared to do it. But it turns out it actually wasn't, like, a big problem also. End of the highway. So it's creepy. Wasn't there an easier way to... Oh yeah, there was. Hold on. There was. I'm taking the long way. I don't know why I'm doing this. There's an easier way. Sorry, I'm taking the long way. I forgot. There's an easier way to get over here. Otherwise, I was like, man, that's a lot of trek. I have to... It's like, not really. So we're gonna go this way. Where is it? Yeah. Alright, back to the forest. Alright, here we go. Alright, sorry, we were where we needed to go. Because I forgot there's a shortcut. Alright, give me one sec. Look at that big cat. So we also learned that the big cat's like one of the earliest parts of Omori. Wanna play cards with your friends? Yeah! Aww, look. Everyone's playing cards together. So cute. So this leads us to the later portion where I want to go. So that's a depiction of something, which is a manifestation of Omori's depression. You see all the hands reaching to pull him back. So, last time... Can't go any faster. Yeah, the music's really good too. So we're in the deep well once again. Go all the way down. So, I read about this. No, I don't want to go back to Last Resort. No. That's cool, that's a portal though, I didn't know that. But there was a tree that appeared, a coral tree, and it asked if we wanted power, but we would have to, make a sacrifice. This thing. And this tree tells us about, the world itself. Branch coral, and as you have returned, I'll tell you again, challenge that will aid you greatly in this world. Simple without thought. If you succeed, I will be gone as well. Offer you this sacrifice. You take this opportunity. So I honestly said no, because once again, this game depicts self-harm and stuff, so I was like, this is the bad route. But I looked it up, it has nothing to do with the negative. It doesn't affect the ending or anything, so it's okay to do it. So I don't want to skip stuff as much as possible. I know I already missed one little dive into one of the holes for the seeing of the manifestation of trauma, so I want to go on ahead and do this. I understand. Stand very still, dreamer. So we got the red, so I was like, I was a little worried, but I read about it, I don't think it was bad, so... It's the only thing I've looked up. We got the forbidden fruit. So it just becomes Omori's head. A red, juicy apple hangs from this tree. So is this an Adam and Eve Eden kind of reference? I'd like to eat it? Yes. Oh, so that's Boy. That's himself. In the real world. Omori gained 50 heart, 50 juice, 10 attack, 10 defense, 10 speed. So it like boosts your stats like crazy. But I thought it was like gonna be a bad thing. A branch coral. It's not alive. So Omori's stronger now. I really hope that wasn't like a negative thing, but it didn't seem like it. So I think we're good. Like I read that that doesn't affect like the ending or anything, so I don't think it's like a really negative thing to do. Freaking music, man. The like talking and stuff. Ugh. Little talking aspects like that in music always freaking creep me out. Alright, off we go. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go on ahead and grab that. Because I read it was okay. And I don't mind that kind of spoiler because... also, please no backstating for story-wise. If it's about, like, mechanics and stuff, I do not mind. I do not care. Tell me how to play it. I might not listen, but I don't mind being told. The real thing is that I just don't want story spoilers. But yeah, okay. So here we go. Up we are. Hand in hand on the wall. See those little like eyes and stuff on the side. Super creepy, man. Super duper creepy. Alright, back to the beginning we go. Oh yeah, so we're trying to collect all of these. Which, welcome to black space. So we have white space, which is what he uses to dissociate, but apparently it's a black space, which we're going to go to, which I think is his traumatic world in his mind, in his suppression. So we've gotten all the letters we need, so we should be able to visit it. Wait for something to happen? Nope, we're going to go make it happen. Alright, here we go. Nutritious candy. That heals us. Alright, we should be good to go. This is usual. You smile more. I was like, you smile. So this is Mari, his sister. This is the thoughts of her manifested in his brain. So we've got a couple of side quests I'm not going to do. This one's just getting a present, which is the end of like a dino dig. It's like a Safari Zone thing. I decided not to do it because it's going to take a while, and it's not guaranteed. This one, you have to find all the ghosts and get them to go to a party. I'm alright. And then we just have this. I heard a rumor about an old empty house south of the playground. I wonder if it really is empty. I heard a rumor. Oh, okay. Well, that's a smug face for like a freaking traumatic thing. Thanks, Mari. So we're gonna go, she's talking about Basil's house. We're gonna go there now. How much money do I have? Should probably get some more food stuff. Oh yeah, this stuff sucks. Oh crap, you got like nothing. Okay. So, have better stuff. Right, whatever, I don't need food. We have enough stuff. Alright, here we go. And all of the flowers. These are sunflowers, this is Basil. They're called that because they always face toward the sun. That's how I want to be like. Someone who always sees the bright side of things. So this is whenever he was still with us at the beginning of the adventure. And showing off his flowers. I can't make them good. No, if I want the secret ending, I think all these have to be watered. I've tried to keep them watered the entire time. Ugh. Well, secret ending is just like an extra scene, so if I miss it, I miss it. Let me just look it up on YouTube, honestly. These flowers are called Lily of the Valley. It's said that they're able to ward off evil spirits and help people see a brighter future. I guess that's why they remind me of Mari. I can always count on her to help me stay positive. Can I water these? No. Okay. It doesn't work. I wonder if I messed up. If I did, I'm just gonna look up the secret ending. I don't care. I tried to keep everything watered. I came back to his house like multiple times, man. Like I can't be there every 5 seconds. Roses come in many different colors and have their own unique meanings. Pink roses symbolize admiration. Orange roses symbolize passion. Yellow symbolizes friendship. And the list goes on. Hero doesn't remind me of any rose in particular. I just think Hero is like all roses, because he's versatile and usually universally loved. Aw, Hero. Aw, Basil. I'm still gonna water them, by the way. We're still doing this. Look at Omori's little sprite. Dude, I came back here and watered as much as I could, so this is not on me. These are a type of flower called the Gladiolus, also known as the sword flower. As you might guess, they represent strength of character. Someone who's honest and strong moral values. Someone who stands by their convictions. The Gladius reminds me of Aubrey, because she's always true to herself. Aww. These poor flowers. I'm sorry, Basil. I don't have a green thumb. Blame my mom. She also doesn't have a green thumb. She can't grow anything. I love you, Mom. Cacti are very sturdy and resilient plants by nature. They don't need much care and can survive even in seemingly impossible conditions. That's what I'm saying is even you could take care of a cactus, Kel. So Kel is like super sturdy. That's why whenever the trauma happened, he was the one who was like the most well off afterwards. Was most sturdy about it. Which does not mean everyone else is weak, because everyone deals with grief differently. Oh shoot. It's Basil. And these are white tulips. Tulips aren't very flashy plants. They're not too big or small, not too elaborate or flamboyant. If I put it another way, I guess I would say that they're comfortable, simple, modest, and perfect. Just like Boy. Ah, it's not Omori, it's Boy. It's like our sunny boy. Oh, shoot. It's Basil. I'm watering all of them, I don't even care. Okay, here we go. Look at all the plants are dying around us. Oh shoot, look at all the trees. Oh god, look at all the trees. Oh man, it's into a barren wasteland. Oh, look, his footsteps. Here we go. Oh shoot. Look at this. This is Basil's house. It's seen better days. I've seen he's done some redecorating. That's great. That's fantastic. That's good. I love what he's done with it. It's very, very creepy. Oh, Maury, I'm scared. Yeah, me too, Aubrey. Let's go back. Nope. Sorry. Small plants. They look a little sad. Aww. Here we go. Let's turn it back now. That's cool. He disappeared in the black space and then reappeared in the spotlight. That's cool. Okay, down the hole. It's a long way down. Do you want to jump? Let's do it. Let's finish this. Showtime. So we're descending into, I think, the subconscious area where the trauma's being locked away. So things are gonna get... Viewer discussion warning. Oh boy. Now, when you move, everything like goes really dark. Shoot, we're going to the boys' home. Ooh. Oh, Mari. His sister, her grave. This is the white orchids representing like passing on to another life. Oh shh! Okay. A white egret orchid. Language of flowers is symbolized as a phrase, my thoughts will follow you into your dreams. Okay. The black door. So in white space there was a white door which led to Omori's fantasy world. Now we're in the fantasy world at the bottom with the subconscious. And this is probably going to lead us into the trauma. Here we go. Buckle up, boys! A black door casts a heavy shadow. What would you like to do? Open the door. Let's go. Welcome to black space. Keys. We have keys, alright. We unlock some doors here. Oh, so in white space, there's a light area with the tissue box for the crying. And now, we're in black space. A tissue box for wiping your sorrows away. Mari's picnic basket. Yes, I would like to save. Alright. I can't open the menu. Let's try a door, shall we? Door number 1! Oh boy. These rooms are full of broken things. But at least in here, I can see who you really are. The world that you created above this one. This is the unconscious world deep down underneath, the trauma underneath the fantasy realm. Oh boy. Did you make it to protect this place or to hide it away? Hide it away, probably. Kind of both, actually. Either way, it's become more powerful than you. So this part of the experience reminds me of what's that game? The one that everyone like played back in the day, the cult classic one about the girl who like was in her own space. I can't remember the name of it. Oh jeez. Oh god. Once again, viewer discretion warning, everyone. Oh boy, this is. Okay, Mr. Crow. Oh, so much pain. 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 Humphrey, you ain't looking too good there, buddy. What is this? What is this? Oh god, so much pain. So much pain. So much pain. Okay. This is awesome. This is, oh my god. I can't walk through that quickly. Oh my god, it's like Omori's face. Ugh, I hate it. So much pain. So much pain. So much pain. Oh god. What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this place is terrifying. This is like some abstract, terrifying art right here. Oh, that's gonna take me back to white space. No, I don't want to go back. No, we're facing this. Oh my god. Oh, jeez. Do I have to be grabbed? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, gee. Oh, man. Okay, this place is getting a little bit much. This is incredibly well done and terrifying. And oh my god. No, don't get me in this. I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. So I have to get grabbed? Just want to make sure. Oh. Oh. No! Shoot. Okay, maybe that was all I had to do. Door number 2, everyone! Door number 2! Oh boy. Oh. Right. Oh, this one's a little bit better. You are fast, far away from home. Spider-Man would it be? Ooh. Okay. A little Mori cat. Ooh, too small. Ooh. Follow the cloud. I am following the cloud. Am I supposed to be doing this? Is this okay? By the way, I don't know what this psychologically represents of following the cloud, but, you know. Oh, there's all the Omoris. That's cute. Alright, we're just following the cloud, following the cloud, following the cloud, following the cloud. Just, yep, that's what we're doing. I'm with you. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Okay, breaking down a little bit here. This doesn't look very good. Strobe warning, strobe effect warning. Try to get past this. La 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 la. Following the cloud, following the cloud, following the cloud. Walking under the sad rain. Yep. Jeez. There we go. Don't go. Yes, I'm following. Can you take me to the next key? You gonna take me there? Or what? Didn't we already go this way? Are you laying me in a circle there, boy? I'm following. I'm just gonna ditch the cloud for a sec. Ugh. I think I have to follow the cloud. Oh. Here we go. Why, Lost in this confusion lies the root of everything. The truth that you've locked away. I don't like his eyes. You must find it no matter what. You have to. For the both of us. So that's Basil for sure. So I think once I grab the key, the hands will pull me back into black space. I want to take a look around. I want to see if there's anything else. Did following the cloud do anything, by the way? Oh, is it like follow the cloud away from... I'm loquacious cat. Ask me anything. What is the meaning of life? 2 yards of leather. Why are we here? A small wooden table. What's the meaning of true love? A tomato made of cloth. How can I achieve happiness? Lots and lots of little pins. Does free will exist? One thick sewing needle. What happens after you die? A pair of big beautiful buttons. Is cereal soup? Tomato made of cloth. That's the same as another one, okay. Well, thanks a lot. That's great. That really answered a lot of my questions. I don't know about the rest of you, but I feel enlightened. Who needs the word of the Lord when you got loquacious cat? No. Alright, pull me back. Alright. Ooh, journal. Sketchbook. Take a look inside. Ooh. Oh, God. These are kind of similar to... So there's a sketchbook at the beginning. These are kind of similar. It looks a little different. Oh, that one is very different. That one on the right. Ooh. Oh. Oh, shoot, the cat. Look at that. There's an image behind it. Ugh. What is that? What are those? I can't tell. Oh, shoot, look at that. The two of them, it's Basil and Omori in the Depression, and then it rearing its head against them. Ooh, interesting. Alright, next door. Let's do this. We're facing this, boys. Well, this one is very, Hello. Are you lost? Not to worry. The red hands know the way back. I'm just taking a look around. Alright, so this is true black space. Cannot see crap, Captain. Following the footprints, Basil's footprint. Oh, okay. Doesn't seem to be much here. Ooh. You ring the bell. That doesn't make a sound. Ooh. Are you looking for someone or something? Oh, we're looking for answers. So does each of these stand for, like, something related to the Depression? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like the silence. Alright, we got it. We got the key. And now we have the hands. We're going to take us back. Just want to look around first, though. Something's done this before. Was it you? Was it me? Was it the flower boy? Was it Basil? Interesting. So someone's tried to put the pieces back together before. You were lost. Where would you go? Somewhere familiar? Somewhere safe, full of good memories? If only there was such a place. Ah, so the fantasy world. They're like, if you were lost, where would you go? Just there? You can return there. Are you gonna leave? Just pick me up. Just pick me up. Door number 4. I don't remember how many there were. Oh, hello. This is a nice little street. Oh, is this how he sees his world? Because he lives on a little suburb like this. Boy does. So he sees it. Oh god. Look at that thing. This is so cool. Hello, sir. Hello. Alright, down we go. Refrigerator. Okay, that's good. Yep, just right in the middle of the street there. That's where that's supposed to be. This reminds me of A Wrinkle in Time. If anyone's ever read that story, I think it's A Wrinkle in Time, where they go to like the enemy base, and it's like this. It's one of the first stories that held like a creepy utopia area, where like everyone was happy and safe, but they were all like mind controlled. It was really creepy when I was a kid. It really stuck with me. It kind of reminds me of that. That book got weird. Ah, yes, the deer. The squiggle deer, running majestically through the mindscape. When you hid the truth, you sealed a part of me away with it. Basil. His view of Basil? He's been waiting for someone to save him all this time. So he sealed. So Omori, boy knew that Basil was suffering in the real world because of like the hurt and the loss, but he chose to ignore it because he locked it away with the trauma and went like, no one's suffering, everything's okay. You know, it doesn't matter. On that day, when you became nothing, I was split in half. Which one do you think was more painful? There's the key. Not the hands. Where are the hands? To take me back. Hand Express? Thank you. Doot. Oh. Nothing but static. So all of his stuff from the white space is being relocated here. Is he accepting this as a new space? Roll number 5! I think we're on 5. I lost count. I think it's 5. Ooh, don't like this space. Oh, I hate that. Oh, liar. Oh, God. Oh, I hate this. Liar. Sounds. Liar, liar, liar. I can't run. Oh, dude, look at that. Liar, liar, liar. Oh, jeez. This is so cool. I love surrealistic stuff like this. Ah! Liar, 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 liar. So down there you can see the town. Oh, this is something. Boy, I love you. It's his depression hanging on to him. Get off! Get the heck off! Get off! It's clinging to him. I love you. We're always together. Boy, I love you. Shut up. Get out of here, depression. No one loves you. Behind me, Satan! Oh wait, you're already behind him. Pull me back. Pull me back. Boy, I love you. Nope. Nope. We don't need you. We don't need you in our life. Sadness is okay, but not this high level of it. This is awesome, by the way. This is so cool. Mew has been very, very bad. You got a key. Mew stares at you. She does not know what is happening. Do you want to cut open Mew? No. Anything bad. Let me leave. Let me leave without cutting open Miwo. No! No! Oh my gosh. Yes. She stares at you. She tilts her head out of curiosity. No! 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 Let me out! Let me out! Where are the hands? Where are the hands? This sucks. Oh, I hate this. Is this symbolizing the fact that in order to get through trauma, you have to cut open the innocence and the ignorance bliss in order to reach it? Yes. Oh, this reminds me of spoilers for BioShock. Of all things, this reminds me of BioShock whenever they're testing like the thing that does the thing to the person. If you played, you know what I'm talking about. Where the dog gets killed. If you like in the audio file, if you played it, you know exactly the file I'm talking about near the end of the game. Oh, that still sticks with me. I hate that. Chow hurt noises from Sonic and dogs whimpering are like the two sounds I'm like, nope, 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 nope. I hate it. Makes me so sad. Stop. Stop. Eyes widen. She wants to go now. No. Please, please, anything else. Oh, I can stab. No, I don't wanna. No, we have to. She stares at you. She struggles to break free. Yes. Stares at you. Her eyes filled with desperation. Yes. It's extreme distance now. Wait, does that not do anything? Something happened? Wait, that was it? Wait, what? I thought that was how you get out. Oh my god. No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I hate this. This sucks. I hate this. I have to stab to get out of here? Are you serious? You know what? This. It's my freaking thing. Screw you, game. Oh, shoot. The one we have to redo.